Hi, kindergartners. Welcome back to your TV classroom. Today is Thursday, January 14th. How was your Wednesday? Did you have a great day? I had a great day. Before we begin working with shapes again today, let's check in with our zones. How's your body feeling? How's your brain feeling? And how are your emotions feeling? I'm feeling calm and ready to learn. I'm in the green zone. Are you in the green zone? If not, you might be feeling wiggly, or you might be feeling excited, or you might be feeling mad. And those are all okay to feel. If you're feeling something other than green, I want you to take some nice, deep breaths and take 5 of them. Are you ready? Let's do it together. Doesn't that feel good? Let's do another one. And another one. Two more. Last one. Ah, so much better. Now, we are gonna look at some 5 and 10 frames, but what's really cool is on these ones, they're 2 different colors. So first, you're gonna tell me how many green dots you see, and then we're gonna add the blue dots in our head and figure out how many dots there are all together. Are you ready? Let's take a look. How many green dots do you see? 5. And one more blue dot makes 6. There's 6. How else could you see that on this tens frame? You might see 4 and 2. You might see 3 and 3. But we saw the green and the blue. The green had 5 and one more made 6. We didn't even have to count. Isn't that cool? Okay, how many green do you see? There's 4 green. How many blue do you see? How do you know it's 3 blue? 2 and 1. So if we have 4 and 3 more, how many do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 dots. Nice job. Okay, how many green do you see? 2. How many blue do you see? 3. 2 and 3 makes 5. Wow, 2 and 3 makes 5. How many green do you see? 1. How many blue do you see? 9. 1 and 9 makes 10. Amazing job. How many green do you see? 1. How many blue do you see? 3. 3 and 1 more is, you got it, it's 4. Kiss your brain, kindergartners. Nice job. Today we are learning the difference between solid shapes and flat shapes. Mr. Kevin, can you show my whiteboard for a moment?
Certainly. I will show your whiteboard.
Here it comes. Are you ready? Ooh. Maybe I think we need to zoom out a little bit, Mr. Kevin. I think we're zoomed in too far. Too much focus. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's perfect. Solid shape. Notice this shape leaves a shadow. Do you see it? Do you see the shadow right here? That's because this shape I can hold in my hand. It's a ball, right? It's solid. I can actually hold it in my hand, the shape itself. This is a flat shape. It's just the outline of the shape. This is a circle. This is a sphere. This is the outline of the shape. A flat shape is flat. A solid shape has dimension to it. You can hold it in your hand, okay? So today, we are going on a shape hunt. Now, before we can go on a shape hunt, we need to talk about what shapes we might see. So I'm gonna see if you know some of these names. We're gonna start with flat shapes, and then we're gonna do solid shapes. But let's see if you know the name of this shape. Do you know what this shape is? It's a triangle. Do you know what this shape is? Now, this shape is always hard for me to draw, but I'm gonna just do my best because that's all I can do. It's 6 sides. It's a hexagon. Do you know what this shape is, where all the sides are the same length and they all are at 90-degree angles? What's this called? A square. And do you know what this is called? A circle. And this is a rectangle. So in a moment, we're gonna look at a picture and we're gonna go on a shape hunt. And we're gonna see how many of each shape we can find. Are you ready? But first, we're gonna sing a song. Mr. Kevin's gonna help me. It goes like this. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going on a shape hunt. A shape hunt. A shape hunt. We're going on a shape hunt. What flat shapes can we see? Mr. Kevin, can you show our picture and the whiteboard, because we're gonna record our flat shapes that we see.
Here we go.
What flat shapes do you see in our picture? Mabel, look, get those eyes ready to focus. What do you see? What? Oh, I see one. Mr. Kevin, look at the shape I found. I'm gonna get my highlighter out. I'm gonna show you. I'm so excited about my shape. Look. Oh, I found a hexagon. Yes.
A hexagon.
A hexagon. Okay, we're going on a shape hunt. A shape hunt. A shape hunt. We're going on a shape hunt. What shapes do you see? Okay, Mabel, look close. Mabel, do you see a shape? A flat shape? You do? What do you see? It's on the car, okay. And it's round, okay. Oh, what do you see? What did Mabel see, kindergartners? Mabel saw a circle. Nice job, Mabel. Okay.
That was a good eye.
That was good. I see another shape. I see a rectangle, and it's not a window. Are you ready? I wonder if you can see the shape I can see. Here's my rectangle. Oh. Do you see my rectangle? I found a rectangle in the crosswalk. I found a rectangle. Okay, now I'm looking for a square and a triangle. Okay. Do you see any squares or any triangles? I see a triangle. Oh my goodness, do you see the triangle? Look.
Where?
Right here. Oh, that, you can't see that very well because it's on the green background. Let's get a different colored highlighter. Let's do purple. Right here. Look, her flag is a triangle. We found a triangle. Okay, the last one we need to find is a square. Okay, I'm really trying to find a square that's not a window because I already found a window.
Okay.
Mr. Kevin, look at the thing the people are walking on. Do you see what I see?
Yes.
Look.
They are
all the same length.
On a sidewalk.
Connected, 90-degree angles. I found a square on the sidewalk. Have you ever been walking down the sidewalk and noticed that there's squares there? Next time you're on a sidewalk, you should see. Look, we did it. We found our flat shapes. Oh my goodness.
Yay.
We found all of them. But guess what? We're not done. Because now we need to find some solid shapes. Are you ready? We are gonna look for a cube. And a cube, I don't have it up here. That's okay, I'll just draw it. A cube looks something like this. Now, I'm not the best artist in the world, and that's okay, right, friends? Right? That's close to a cube. A cube is like a box that has all the same length of sides. And then we're also looking for a cone. A cone comes up at the top like this and then has a circle on the bottom, kind of like a birthday party hat. And then we're also going to be looking for a sphere. I have one up here. We're gonna be looking for a sphere, and we're going to look for a cylinder. I have a cylinder. We're gonna be looking for something that's in the shape of a cylinder. Okay? You ready to go on a shape hunt? Okay, cube, cone, sphere, cylinder. Those are the things we're looking for. Here we go. We're going on a shape hunt, a shape hunt, a shape hunt. We're going on a shape hunt. What shape do you see? Now we need solid shapes this time, not flat ones. Okay, can you blow up our picture really big, Mr. Kevin?
I'm gonna blow up the picture really big.
Okay, we're gonna get our eyes looking. Get your attention scopes ready. Okay. I'm gonna do our shapes, solid shapes, not in green or purple. I'm gonna do our solid shapes in blue. Okay. Does anyone, Mabel. Mabel says, Mrs. Wally, I see something that I saw yesterday in our shape sort. Mabel's right.
Oh.
Do you see it in the picture? Look, it's a cone right here sitting on top to make a traffic cone. We found a cone. Hooray. Okay. We're going on a shape hunt, a shape hunt, a shape hunt. We're going on a shape hunt. What shapes can you see? I see a sphere. Do you see the sphere? It's a good one. Take a look at the puppy dog. Just have a little look at that dog right there. What do you notice that's in that dog's mouth? It's a ball. Look, a ball. It's a sphere. We found a sphere in our picture. Okay, we can mark that one off. Can you find a cylinder in our picture? Now, cylinders can be tricky because sometimes something looks like a cylinder, but it kind of goes like this. A cylinder's sides are the same width apart all the way up and down. So like you might think this light pole is a cylinder, but it's not because it's smaller at the top and wider at the bottom. A cylinder. I see one. Right here.
We saw the same one.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the garbage can. Okay, last one, Mr. Kevin.
All right.
We need to find a cube.
A cube.
I remember Mrs. Wally said it looks like a box. So I'm gonna look for something that looks like a box. Look at the person in the blue hat. The person in the blue hat is carrying something, and it's right here. They're carrying a brown box, and all the sides of the box are the same size, and they're all connected, and it's a cube. We found a cube. Great job, kindergartners.
Nice.
Shape hunts are fun. Now, we're gonna look here really quick and decide, is the shape flat on the first row? This first one, is that a flat shape? Nope, it's a cone, it's solid. What about the next shape? Is it flat? Yes, it's a rectangle. What about the next one? Is that one flat? Nope, that's a sphere. What about the yellow one next? Nope, that's a cylinder. What about the last shape? Is it a flat shape? Yes, it's a circle. Woohoo! Now we're gonna go to the middle row. This time we're gonna look for solid shapes. That is our cube, our cone, our cylinder, and our sphere. What's the first shape you see? It's kind of hard to see because it's light, but it's like that shape I was trying to draw but didn't do a very good job drawing. It's a cube. Is that a solid shape? Ding, 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 it is. Triangle. Is that a solid shape? Meh, meh. Hexagon. Is that a solid shape? Meh, meh. Cone. Is that a solid shape? Yes. Square. Is that a solid shape? Meh, meh. It's a flat shape. All right, friends. For your homework today, you get to go on a shape hunt. It'll tell you the grown-up at home that you're with or an older sibling or person at home that can read to you, and it's gonna tell you to color certain shapes different colors. And you're gonna go on your own shape hunt. And then you're gonna practice coloring in flat and solid shapes. Won't that be great? Yes, Mr. Kevin?
Should we sing the song just one more time?
Let's do it. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
We're going on a shape hunt, a shape hunt, a shape hunt. We're going on a shape hunt. What shapes can we find?
Do you
Or
find,
see.
Can you see?
Or find. Either one.
Great job.
Okay, friends, so that's 200 and 236 in your math workbook. Today, did we tell what made a solid shape? Mm-hmm. Did we tell what made flat shapes? Mm-hmm. Did we sort and find the shapes? Mm-hmm. We didn't count how many we had of each shape, but we sure did make sure we got them all, didn't we? Nice job. Now, friends, it is time for you to get ready for your lesson with Miss Oslin and take your break. You are going to need your whiteboard and marker and your learning buddy. I will see you next week. No, it's Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, friends. Bye. Have a great break.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chick Street Man, and I'm a musical ambassador for peace and human rights. And the Northwest Sinfonietta asked me to show you a little bit of what it is that I go through to warm up in the morning or before I go on stage later in the evening. So this is a little fun thing that we can do, because sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're feeling good, but things tend to happen. Maybe it's raining and maybe there's no food in the refrigerator, or maybe your mom or your brother or your sister or your teacher or a good friend says something to you that tends to want to bring you down, but you don't have to go down. You can keep yourself feeling up by saying a little something to yourself that goes like, I feel so good. Say, I feel so good. I feel so good. And then you get a little rhythm into it, okay? So you say, I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel so good. When your mind is happy, so is your body. When your mind is happy, so is your body. I feel so good. I feel so good. And then once you're feeling good, then you want to share it with everybody else around you. But before we even do that, and you're going to share it with anybody else, it's important to warm your voice up a little bit. So I have a little technique that I use to warm my voice up that goes like this. You say, you just close your mouth, and one time you say, So I want to teach you how to do it. All you got to do is just close your mouth, and one time, very gently say, Right? Then you say, you do it 2 times, you say, I guess that was 4 times, okay? But you put a little rhythm into it. It goes like this. So that later on in the evening, when you're hungry and you're back home and there's no food on the table, you can say, Where the dinner, mama? Where the dinner, daddy? Just don't tell him I taught you how to do that, okay? So this is all about relaxing and enjoying, feeling yourself relax in your body. Thank you. You know, sometimes you may be feeling up and sometimes you may be feeling down. But I believe there's always gonna be some love coming around. People, you say you believe in rhyme and dancing away the time. But when you hear the music calling, you keep on stalling, you got to let go. Now when you get that feeling, let me tell you what love can do. It'll swell up in your body, then slip on away from you. So when you feel the river rising, your soul capsizing, you got to let go. Rhythm high, rhythm low. Rhythm high, rhythm low. Believing you just can't keeping on. It's gonna make you a little bit wary, whether you're right or wrong. But like a vine inclined to keep on clanging and to keep on swinging, you got to let go. Rhythm high, rhythm low. Rhythm high, rhythm low. Rhythm high, high, high. Rhythm low. Rhythm high, rhythm low. And if the fire's got you burning, ain't no returning, you got to let go. Rhythm high, rhythm low. Rhythm high, rhythm low. Rhythm high, high, high. Rhythm low. Got to keep on moving. Rhythm high, rhythm low.
Kindergartners, welcome back from your break. Today is such an exciting day. Okay, Mrs. Oslin. Take a deep breath. Okay, you have your materials. Okay, Mrs. Oslin, remind students to show active listening. Okay, here we go. We're gonna listen, we're gonna share, we're gonna read and write. Are your eyes watching? Are your ears listening?
Mm-hmm.
Is your voice quiet? Mm-hmm. And your body still?
Still.
Focus.
Focus.
Focus. Because today is the day we are learning to own all of the letters. All of the letters.
All the letters?
All of the letters. All of them.
No.
Big day in kindergarten. I know. Here we go. Okay.
Let's sing our alphabet song because we know all of our letters today. We just have 2 that we're learning today. Are we ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know all of my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with us? Such fun! We know all about how to learn a letter because we've learned them all. The first thing we do is we name it. Are you ready? Q. Name this letter. Q. This is a lowercase q. Name this letter. Q. This is Y. Name this letter. Y. This is lowercase y. Name this letter. Y. Uh-oh. Oh, our PowerPoint is so excited. It just wants to get all the letters. The next thing we do is we sound it. When you see this letter, Q, it will usually say qu, like question and queen. Sound this letter, qu. When you see Y, that's the name of this letter, it will usually say Y, like a yo-yo and yoga. And I chose the yoga picture because that reminds me of my friend, Miss Dobson at Bernie. Y. Y says Y. Name this letter, Y. Now we get to write it. So get your marker, take the cap off, plug it in. The first letter we're going to write is a Q. A capital Q is a letter that is tall. Oh my goodness. So on your whiteboard, take your marker, pens up at the top, bump back around, travel all the way around, make an O, and then little slanted line out. Q, a lowercase q. We're going to start like the letter G that we learned earlier this week. It's a letter that falls, so we say pens out, bump back around and stop, line up, line back down below, and this time we hook up this way. Name this letter, Q. Sound this letter, Qu. Erase. Now we're going to do Y. Capital Y is a letter that is tall, so pens up, slanted line down, part way, slanted line up, and then you come to the point and just do a straight line down. Capital Y. Now where lowercase y is a letter that falls. Pens out, slanted line down, slanted line down, slanted line up, slide all the way down. Tall Y, small y. This is the letter Y. Y says Y. Erase. Okay, keep those close because we're going to use them to practice some of our other letters also. The next thing we do is we use it. And you will remember on Tuesday, we read our alphabet chart for the first time, and I hope that yesterday, Wednesday, and today, maybe you've already done it, you've had the opportunity to practice reading your alphabet chart. You'll remember we start with A and we go in alphabetical order. Do your return sweep to the beginning of the next line when you get to the end of one line. When we read our alphabet chart, we say the picture, the beginning sound, and the letter. We keep our eyes on the chart so that our brain makes the connection between the printed letter that we see, the sound that it makes, and what it's called, so that when we see these letters in our books, we can remember the sound that they make. And when we hear sounds when we're writing, we can remember what the letter looks like to get it on our paper. Are you ready to practice reading your alphabet chart with me? Here we go. Apple, A. Ball, B. Cat, C. Dog, D. Egg, E. Fan, F. Goat, G. Hat, H. Igloo, I. Jump rope, J. Kite, K. Ladybug, L. Monkey, M. Nest, N. Octopus, O. Pig, P. Question, Q. Rainbow, R. Sun, S. Turtle, T. Umbrella, U. Volcano, V. Watermelon, W. Fox, X. Yarn, Y. Zipper, Z. Oh, kindergartners, kiss your brains. We read our whole alphabet chart because we know all of our letters. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Woohoo. Give yourselves a round of applause. And give yourselves a big hug. Excellent job, kindergartners. Now, I'm going to ask you to share with your learning buddy how you plan to use all of this information and knowledge that you have learned about letters, what they look like, what they sound like, and how to write them. How are you going to use that as a reader and a writer? Take some think time. Now, tell your learning buddy how you're going to use all of this knowledge that you've worked really hard getting into your brain. How are you going to use it? Mabel, I want to keep your cone hat on you. Mabel, I am going to use everything I know to read words. I can read all the way through words now that I know the sounds. I can use what I know about what letters look like to write them after I've said the words out loud that I want to write. Kindergartners, now that you know all of the letters, there's nothing that you can't do as a reader and a writer, because we are learning to own all of the letters. And as we practice looking for them in our books, and we practice writing them in our writing, and we practice reading our alphabet chart, we will get to know them in a snap, so we don't even have to think about it. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, big day. Now, we're going to practice the last 4 letters that we have learned to write. So, get your marker back out, plug it in. This is the letter G. Name this letter G. The sound is G. Sound this letter G. Now let's write this letter. Pens up, bump back around and stop. Straight up, little line in. Lowercase g. Name this letter G. Sound this letter G. You remembered, I didn't even have to tell you. Pens out, bump back around and stop. Line up, line back down, below, and hook up. We know it's a G because the hook is on this side. All right, erase. Next letter. Name this letter Q. Sound this letter Qu. Let's write it. Pens up, bump back around, travel all the way around. Little slanted line out. A lowercase q. Name this letter. Q. Sound this letter. Qu. Pens out. Or no, yeah, pens out. I was right. Bump back around and stop. Line up. Line back down and hook up this way. This makes it a Q. Name this letter. Sound this letter. Qu. Erase. Gosh, our PowerPoint is like, they know these, Mrs. Oslin. Here we go. Name this letter. W. Sound this letter. Woo. Good. Pens up. Slanted line down. Slanted line up. Slanted line down. Slanted line up. Lowercase w has the same shape. It's just a letter that is small. So pens out. Slanted line down. Slanted line up. Slanted line down. Slanted line up. Name this letter. W. And the last one. Name this letter. Y. Sound this letter. Y. Good. Pens up. Slanted line down part way. Slanted line up. Line down from the point. And a lowercase y also says y. And it's a letter that falls, so make sure it does come down below. Pens out. Slanted line down. Slanted line up. Slanted line all the way down. Name this letter. Y. Sound this letter. Y. Okay, kindergartners, erase. Your job is to read. You can find all of the letters in your books and you can use them to help you read. Your independent job is also to write. You're going to think about what you want to write about. Listen to the words all the way through and write all the sounds that you hear. You're also, as you read, let's go back to our read slide, you're going to also practice reading your alphabet chart like I showed you so that you know these letters in a snap. You don't even have to think about them anymore. Okay, your affirmation. This is the positive thing that we say to ourselves as we go off to complete our independent work is think about how hard we worked this whole year to learn all of our letter names and sounds. You're amazing. So your affirmation today is going to be, I am amazing. Practice saying that with me. I am amazing. Kindergartners, excellent job today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back here in our TV classroom tomorrow. Bye.
Hey kids, we want to see your work. Just send your pictures and your stories to TV Classroom, 601 South 8th Street, Tacoma, Washington, 98405.